Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it looks like and it sounds like an acoustic accordion, but in fact is the world's first digital accordion using sound modeling technology. But before I go through and tell you some things about this new technology, so I'd like to talk to you about some of the traditional accordion challenges that you face. On an acoustic accordion, there are very fine mechanisms inside an accordion, which require quite a bit of maintenance to keep it in best working condition. An acoustic accordion has no headphones for practice, obviously. And throughout the world, there are a huge variety of different accordions, so that if you want to play classical, jazz, Italian, folk, bandoneon, you need a different accordion with different tuning setups to play that kind of music. An acoustic accordion is limited in the number of sounds, obviously it has, so there's no way to hook it up to other devices to play other sounds. And a good accordion is judged by the number of reeds that it has inside. So an accordion with 4 or 5 sets of reeds, of course, becomes a larger instrument, becomes heavier, and also more expensive. Roland's technology advantages are that we are now using a new sound modeling technology and world-class DSP capabilities inside this instrument. And with Roland's knowledge and experience in speakers and amplification and MIDI, this is how they started the V-Accordion project. So the V-Accordion advantages are that it has authentic sounds. There's a wide variety of different accordions inside. You can custom program your own sounds if you'd like. There are no reeds inside this instrument, so there's no maintenance to be done on it. It does have a headphone jack, and it is lightweight. There are over 30 different accordion setups inside this instrument, and I'll go through a few of them for you. We have traditional and ethnic accordion sounds. For example, if I want to play just a classic sound, or the jazz sound. Or how about the Italian accordion? Or to a German accordion. Or a bandoneon. So great accordion sound. So the V-Accordion has 30 programmable accordions. There are 14 treble registers, 7 bass registers, 7 free bass registers, 120 bass buttons, 41 velocity-sensitive keys, and reverb, chorus, and delay, which are all programmable. Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about this new technology, the physical sound behavior modeling technology. And there are 2 parts. We have bellows-controlled sound modeling and keyboard articulation sound modeling. So we go to to the bellows, these are real bellows. There's air. And, of course, when you pull the bellows, it's controlling the volume of the accordion. But through the bellows, we can also control the pitch. If I take, for example, the master reed, which are full reeds, each of the reeds, when I stress the bellows, the reeds are starting independently on a different way with a different curve. And this sound normally has detuned reeds, but as I stress the bellows, these reeds are decreasing in pitch, especially the low reeds. So the sound is not stable, but as I stress the bellows, it becomes even more detuned. You hear more of the beats. There's also keyboard articulation sound modeling. And the attack of the wave from an accordion is hard to sample because if you take some of the low sounds, the low reeds like the bassoon, they have a very slow attack. And it's a beautiful sound. But as you may know, accordion players like to play fast. And when they play fast, they don't always catch the note because the attack is so long. So now we are able to model the sound of the attack by the bellows or by playing fast on the keyboard. So this wave switching is done by sound modeling. Like any acoustic instrument, there are small details that make it very distinctive to the accordion. And we have on this instrument mechanical noise simulation, which is called reed growl. And when I play in the bass, when I release a note, there's normally a rumbling sound that you hear when you let go of the note. And this is not just a sampled sound, because if you play fast, you don't hear it. But the longer I play the note and with more volume, then you hear the rumbling noise over this. We also have valve noises. Button noises. So these are noises that are not suppressed in an acoustic instrument, so we've recreated them inside the V accordion. We also have sordina and casotto. Sordina, on an acoustic instrument, you have a wooden resonance chamber which you can close. And what it does, it actually mutes the sound or makes the sound softer. And we've recreated the same thing through the sordina. So if I play the musette, and the casotto is essentially the same as sordina, just that inside the accordion you could go into individual reeds and turn the function on or off. Musette tuning. On an accordion, if you take the treble reeds, 2 or 3 reeds, and if you tune one reed above, one reed below, and one reed is tuned properly, accordion players call this the musette effect. And it's not something that accordion players themselves do. It's a specialized job. But on the V accordion, it's as easy as turning a knob, because on this instrument, we have 15 different detunings that you can choose from. And I'll give you an example just of a couple. Here, I take the musette tuning, it's off actually here. Or here's a classic. Or I can go to the French. So 15 different detunings. Beyond the accordion, there are 22 orchestral sounds and 7 different bass sounds that we have in the instrument. There's a list. And I'll go through and give you some examples of some of these sounds. The violin. Trumpet. Saxophone. Flute. Some organ. And of course, you're hearing some of the different basses. We have acoustic bass or a bowed. Fingered bass. Fretless. Go to the baritone tuba or the tuba or the E bass, electric bass. Okay, all right. There are two models of the V accordion, the FR7, which is what I'm playing here, and the FR5. It's available in two colors, this red and the gray. The FR7 is a fully self-contained instrument here. It has the amp inside, speakers, and a rechargeable battery. The FR5 is line out and headphones only. There's no amplifier inside, no speakers. The battery is an optional, and it's powered by the FBC7 foot switch controller, which you see right here. And this foot switch controller is included with the accordion. There's 5 programmable foot switches. So when I was changing the sets here on the accordion or the registers, I can do the same with the foot switch. Has audio output, MIDI connections, and an additional battery charger. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great NAMM show. Thanks, folks. Thank you.